Good morning, guys. How's it going? I'm getting ready for the day, so obviously, like, I got only one of my two eyes done, but I'm getting that done right now. It's 8:20 right now. I just took a shower to get ready for the day, and we've got a good day ahead of us. I'm planning to really just keep this like a chill day. School is starting in a week, so I just want to take advantage of these last few days that I have to really just work on myself and improve even better, keep working as usual, so that life keeps getting good. So I'm really just gonna keep this a chill day. Nothing crazy is going to happen. I'm probably just gonna go to the gym right after this. I'm gonna work and probably go to a coffee shop to continue working. So we'll see how that goes. I'll bring you guys along with me anyways, but business isn't always just about like traveling and doing a bunch of crazy stuff, right? Sometimes you will have these days where it's a little bit low key, where you really just focus on getting the work done, and sometimes you can go here and there. So I want to keep this really authentic and bring you guys along with me as I do all that. So I'm gonna finish up my makeup, style my hair a little bit, and then we're gonna head to the gym first things first. So for my makeup this morning, I'm keeping it really simple just so I can like go to the gym and look somewhat refreshed. But once we come back and we get a bit of work done, we're gonna film some short form content once we come back before we actually head out. That's when I'm gonna touch up a little bit and put in a little bit more effort on my look. But yeah, apart from that, we're gonna head to the gym and we're gonna do arms today. So let's go. So I just got back from the gym and I got myself a little coffee back there, and I'm gonna eat a little bit of breakfast. This is coconut yogurt, and I think I'm just gonna stay here until lunch before I go out and get some food. I'm just gonna stay here, get some work done, maybe film a little bit of short form content. And after lunch, that's when we're actually gonna leave and go to a little co-working space coffee shop to really lock in on some of the back end stuff I want to work on. So let's get that done. I'm gonna eat my little breakfast and bring you guys along with me. This stuff is really good. Delicious. stayed home and finished up a bit of work. I actually had the aircon engineer to kind of fix something with my aircon, so I had to stay here until then, but they're done. So now I'm gonna get ready to go out. I'm gonna touch up a little bit of my makeup and then actually just pack everything up so we can go get lunch and go work at that coffee shop. I just touched up my makeup a little bit. I picked up this very simple, just black outfit with a leather jacket, and now we're gonna pack up, go get some lunch, and head out to that co-working coffee lunch place. How much would you guys rate this fit? I have the leather jacket, just some black leather pants, a black shirt, and I'm just keeping it simple, comfortable, and casual. We're gonna put on some setting spray to really lock in the makeup, and some perfume as well. I've got my perfume collection. This one is Ariana Grande's. It's done. This one is probably my favorite apart from this one that I had. This one, and then I have another vanilla one, which is somewhere else. But for today, I'm just gonna wear Burberry Goddess. It's really just like a very soft vanilla scent that I absolutely love. So I have been staying here from 3 p.m. and now it's like almost 7 p.m. I've been working for 5 hours straight in the same place, but now we're going home. We're gonna go get dinner there. I think my mom got me lasagna or something, but got a lot of work done, did a lot of research as well that I'm gonna talk to you guys about once I get home so I can get into detail instead of running through what I worked on. So it is midnight 40 right now, and the last clip that I filmed was at like 8 p.m. After I ate, I got caught so off guard that I literally just came up, sat on my desk, and got straight to work and completely forgot to record. But technically it's almost midnight 40, but I still wanted to update you guys on my life and kind of what's going on with work, with everything before I head to bed in around 30 minutes. So first things first, school is starting next Tuesday, which is in around 4 days, and this is going to be my last academic year. Like, I'm graduating this year, and this leaves me with 1 year to truly establish my business so well before I graduate, so that I can have the choice to move out if I decide to do so. And I'm a little bit, stressed, but I know for a fact that right now I don't even care about school. Like, I couldn't care about any kind of academic work that's coming my way or any exams that I'm going to put like bare minimum effort into, because I know that it doesn't matter to me. It has nothing to do with me, and I truly just want to put my 110% focus on my business with this last year that I have to truly establish it so that I can have that opportunity to move out if I decide to do so, or if I decide to travel or stay here, whatever happens, right? Either way, like, I just want to make sure that I have that financial security, that it's not just, you know, like me making money. I genuinely wanted to be a real business, because right now, like, I'm a one-man show. I am the coach who's handling everything in between, and I kind of realized that that's not a business. So I want to make sure that I establish the right systems, maybe hire 1 or 2 team members to help me out with a few things, and to make sure that I have a good content system, a good sales system, a good fulfillment system, and a good management system. So I obviously have a lot of things to work on in between, and I still have a lot of things to do regardless. So it's never over, and I just want to make sure that I'm able to secure that before the end of, you know, like, this academic year. But apart from that, it is the 28th of August, so you know, like, the month is coming to an end, and it kind of allows me to reflect on the things that I've done, the results that I've gotten, and what I can kind of conclude from that. This month was not as good as last month, and I will kind of explain something to you guys that I had to learn in a very eye-opening way. And I just had to learn by going through it, because last month, I think I had mentioned in my previous vlogs or my previous videos that I had made $6,500 cash, and it was around like $8,000 in closed deals, or a little bit over $8,000 in closed deals. And this month I put zero focus in sales, and I put all of my focus on just working on fulfillment, and that's kind of led this month to be around $3,000 cash collected. And at first, when I saw that amount, I was so disappointed, because I told myself, you know, this is half of what I made last month. Why didn't I work on the sales process and everything? And it's funny that I was able to come to this point of being disappointed with something that I remember I used to dream about even just 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I still remember this moment so clearly. I told myself I would do absolutely anything to just have like $3,000, $2,000 cash collected, and now I just see it as nothing, right? Or I see it as, oh, it's just not enough, it's you know, it's like a bad month or whatever. But last month I was able to make over double that, and this month I'm able to see it as the bare minimum, because I've gotten a taste of that level. And even though like this month was half of what I made last month, number one, it was purely on me and with my decision of working on fulfillment. And number two, how much of a blessing is it for me to be disappointed with making today what I dreamt of making 3 months ago, because I've touched bigger numbers earlier. Like, that realization alone has just made me so incredibly grateful for all this. But one thing that I also realized is that I've also become kind of numb, and it's a bad thing to say, and I don't want to be in this position, but I feel like it's a little bit inevitable. But I am kind of in the position where I'm a little bit numb to everything. I used to put like 10K a month on a pedestal, and I used to make it seem as like this such an amazing goal, and obviously it's an incredible goal, and you always have to aim for more, and I'm never satisfied with anything because I always have those goals. But the fact that I've been able to desensitize myself to these low months where I can feel like just grateful about it and just thankful about it, and I always tell myself there's always more to do. It's the same thing with the highs. I can never really come to appreciate the highs, just as how I can never come to feel the pain of the lows. Like, it's a bit of a weird feeling to have, but as you work through everything as an entrepreneur, and as you face things that, you know, are super unexpected, and you're just focused on stress, when you come to get the result and the output of the stress that you've inputted, you just kind of feel a little bit numb, because you were so focused on just doing it that the outcome is just like you know. So I feel like that's the best way I can put it. I am still obviously incredibly grateful for all this, and I still want to keep myself incredibly humble and knowing that I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And I feel like even at 20K a month, I will be saying the same thing, and I will be keeping myself humble until I can have like that I made it moment, which I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but we'll see how that goes either way. But yeah, apart from that, I did spend this month really focusing on fulfillment, because I realized that if I'm gonna treat this year as the opportunity to go 110% all in of establishing this business, I need to focus on the one thing that's gonna keep my business, right? Which is fulfillment. Everybody likes to focus on, you know, just cash collected, signing clients, but the most important thing is actually keeping those clients and keeping their trust, and that comes down to fulfillment. So I feel like it was necessary for me to sacrifice this month of not focusing on the sales process so that I could really put my mind into securing a good backend system. And either way, I'm gonna keep improving that. I just feel like some months you need to focus on certain things, and other months you need to focus on other things. So right now, that really is just what I'm working on. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's to come. School is not gonna stop me with absolutely anything, and I actually am a little bit excited because it will be the last year where I will be able to document my life as a student slash entrepreneur. So that's gonna be kind of fun. I'm gonna have like a lot of mental roller coasters that I'll be able to document. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, I'm really excited. I know that I just have to keep going. I have to keep doing the work that I'm doing. And all this comes back to God. I'm just gonna stay grateful to God and truly feel blessed. So anyways, I really appreciate you watching this vlog. I'm gonna go to bed now, or I'm just gonna get a little bit of work done before I head to bed. But apart from that, I will see you in the next one. Good night.